Hey guys, welcome back to another amazing video of Helican explanations. In this tutorial, you are going to build your own screen recorder using just 30 lines of Python code with ease. We won't use our screen recorders like OBS, Vimeo, PPT and etc. We build and code our own recorder using Python. To reduce our load on RAM or processor, we can use our own built screen recorder, so we may have wide ranges of uses with that. So to complete the project, you will need to download some packages required, or if you download Anaconda, then you may get all required packages pre-installed. So you can watch my first video for the detailed steps to download Anaconda. So all of that and more is coming up. So here we are at the PyCharm editor. So first step is to install all the packages required. So I am giving you all the details in here. So the first package we require is Pillow. Okay. And the second one we require, that is NumPy. And the third one So these are the three packages that we require to complete the project. Okay, so you will be having three ways to install all these packages, 3 to 4 ways. So the first way is to contact me through social media, or so this is the only thing that I could do. See, for some members, they don't watch the entire video, they only go to the GitHub code and they struggle a lot. Trust me, they struggle a lot on finding the ways to solve that. Okay. So I'm just typing everything in the code so that you could find everything in there. And the second thing, in your latest PyCharm editor, you have this one called Python packages. Okay, in the beneath one you have this Python packages. When you click it, you can search for the required package and then install it. Fine. Using PyCharm inbuilt package download source. And the third thing, to use the command prompt in Windows and terminal in macOS. Fine. Or the fourth one, to use terminal in PyCharm editor. So we are going to use terminal in Python, in PyCharm, to install our packages. Okay. So the first package we need is Pillow. So let's go to Google Chrome. Python Pillow. So just copy that and paste it over here. And to download all the 3 packages together at a time, just do as I say. Pip install pillow, numpy and opencv contrib. Just go to Google again. Python opencv contrib, and go there and just copy this one. If you are using an Anaconda installed Python program, like to launch the Python, if you are using Anaconda, then you will be having all these packages pre-installed on your computer. Or if you are using just Python 3.9 from Python or etc, you won't be getting all this pre-installed. So I'm only saying this techniques for optional cases, okay? So you can watch my first video to know the technical details and brief explanation on installing these packages from Anaconda easily. So I have already satisfied the requirement, but it's taking a lot of time. Yeah, requirement already satisfied. I've downloaded everything previously only with Anaconda Navigator. So I think that's all the stuff for installing the packages. I've just given that everything in the code itself, so you can go and take a look on that. So from now, let's get started with our code. So the first thing we are going to do is to import everything. So the starting files that we require to import. So from pill, that is short form of pillow, we'll import something called image grab so that we can grab the image. And now all we have to do is to run a loop. Now think about a video capture. You would be doing all the crazy stuff on the screen, like from the window to other window, and this screen capturing software has to capture everything you are doing, and that purpose you have to run while loop that would be running until you are telling this to stop. So for that purpose, while true, that means it would be running forever. Inside it will capture the image is equal to image grab dot grab. In this method, you have to provide the boundary box. That's the box you have to capture. Sometimes it could be the whole screen and sometimes the part of it. So for the first time, we will give a small range of the window. That means we'll be starting from 0, 0, and then we'll go maybe some distance. It could be 1280 720. Okay. Once you have an image, you have to convert it to NumPy array so that you can give it to OpenCV to do some cool stuff with it. And converting to NumPy array is super easy. All you need to do is to declare a variable called image, and the short form of NumPy, that is NP. And since we installed the NumPy already, we have this NumPy just standing outside of door, and we need to welcome NumPy to our code just by typing import NumPy. And if you want to be lazy, you can give it a smaller name as NP. and here on the right side you will just call this np, and to get an array you will just pass the image. That's it, to convert your image to an array to store image related info. After this you just needed two simple lines of code. Two simple lines of code, Python code, to have something amazing, and for that purpose we'll first import our OpenCV. So we can import that OpenCV as CV2, and in here we'll call the CV2 to store the image. Here I just have to pass two parameters. So first let's call CV2 image show. So first parameter is the name of your screen capturing tool. So let's call it as screen recorder, okay? And then the next parameter is the array that you would want to display, that is image np. Yeah. And the last thing, you need to tell that to CV to just wait a little bit for any key that user is pressing, and will just pass to delay for 10 seconds. CV2 wait key delay for just 10 seconds. That's pretty much it. Now run the code. Just run it. But wait a second, before hitting the run button we just have to write one more thing. This one, I just forgot to write this. Yeah, now let's hit the run button. And now the capturing has started. Let's test that side by side, okay? Yeah, as you can see here, the color of the screen capturer. See, the color of the screen recorder has been changed from, this is the actual one, blue one, but this is the orange one. We are not getting the exact color that we want from our original one, okay? So the next thing that we have to notice here is, I also have project details, release history, download files that is viewable on my actual screen but is not available on my recorder screen, okay? So that's the second problem. Notice the color and notice the height and weight that up to where the recording is captured. Now let's try to fix this issue in just few simple steps. Let's stop the recording. To solve this color related issue that we are seeing in here, by default when you are capturing the image, it's not exactly the RGB, that is red, green, blue, whatever is the color, it is not in the correct format. So we'll need to do a little bit conversion, and that conversion is super easy. We'll declare a variable called like image, something like this, image final is equal to, here CV you need to convert some color. This is like cv2 dot cvt set color, and that color need to be converting that, that fixing that error. And the first parameter is the source, and we want to convert this image np. So our source is image np, and what would be the conversion? Let's see, that source is image np, and what would be the conversion destination? That is super easy. You will call the cv2 dot color bgr to rgb. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. And if you choose this will take whatever the input here and convert it to an RGB color. And the last part here you need to do, instead of displaying the image NP, you have to, okay, 1 second, you have to change it to image final, because we've already defined that image final variable. Okay, and that's it. Now if we click this run, test it, everything is same, and let's test side by side view also, so we'll get a confirmation. Yeah, here this is the one. And screen recorder, let's see, come on, show us the color please. Yeah, the color is same overall. Okay, so our first problem is solved. Let's solve the second problem now. To solve our second problem, we just need a small package, and that package is to access Windows API, so that we can capture the height and width of the screen. That means the resolution of the screen. And this is also quite easy actually. Go to Google Chrome or Google or Chrome, okay, and search for Python Win32 API, and it will take to its official Python website. Just copy the code, pip installation code, go to your terminal and just paste it in here to install the package. I've already satisfied the condition, but I am just showing you. Do that, or if you want another one, just go to your command prompt, and you can do it from here also. Or if you want, just change your console. I am using Python 3.8 console. You can use another one. I am using Anaconda version, but it's still 3.8. I have to upgrade it. I'll do it later. So yeah, my requirement is already satisfied. Win32 API is already installed in my computer. If you have any issues regarding the packages installation, I am always available on our respective social media. So once the package got installed, all you have to do is to welcome it to our code by just typing from Win32 API import. I'll import everything so there won't be a problem. The next thing in here, we have to just define width, get system metrics. You can do this by keeping value 0, first one for width. You can do this, or let me show you the second method also. 1920 for width, and height, give system metrics value 1. Just give me a second, I can't type all those. System metrics 1, okay, 1, and then comment this, or you can get 1080. Go here, change that to width, and change that to height. So we've already made changes in our code also, and let's test this for a clarity. Let's test this, shall we? Let's say print our given variables. See, when I do this with the comment method, what we should do actually, let me show you. Okay, 1 second. So it won't make a trouble for you, but I don't know why it is troubling me. I am running this by defining. Okay, width and height. So I just want to check out these values, what it is taking by default. Let's run that. And as you can see in here, it have to take 1920 into 1080, but it's taking 1536 and 864. I've tried to figure out the solution, but I did not get that. So what I did was just commenting these two blocks and giving manual values. If you don't want, you can just go with the first step. Okay, so if I stop that, run that again, and at least now I can see 1920 into 1080. Okay, my problems got solved with an alternative. I don't know how it gets solved for you, but I hope it will get solved by this system metrics only. Now after making changes in code also, now you can see the whole screen without leaving in even any tiny gap. Okay, but that's not all, is it? The actual fun begins now. After fixing all of our issues, now the final task is to play with it. I mean, we have to capture our screen and save it in a folder as a video file with .mp4 extension so that we can call it as a screen recorder, right? To save the screen capture as a video file, it's also easy, but you need to do some fancy stuffs like encoding, decoding, compression, and all this cool stuff with video file. But don't worry, Python will make it simple for us. Now let's get rid of this print one. And CV2 video writer 4cc, just give this 4 parameters what I am giving over here, mp4 with fine. That means you are giving a 4 character, and that would be used to some coding and encoding for your video file, and you can just pass these 4 parameters. And this is the encoding you would be doing, and then you will need to do is capture window, something like this in here. Capture video, we have to save it, right? We have to write and make some changes to that. CV2, I'm writing my video file name. So with what file name it should be saved in my folder. Just write that and give this parameters also. Width and height. And after doing this, and now we have to write this video file. All you need to do is here, after this, capture video dot write image final. Yeah, we are writing that, and it has to write the final image. That's the final image you are capturing, and once you start capturing, at some point of time you have to stop it, right? Otherwise it will capture forever. And to do so, here let's add a small condition for our wait key. Let's start with if. I'm giving a special key S for stop, and after pressing that it will break the code there itself. So now our while will be running forever, and now this is if loop, where we have given it some function that if I press letter S, the program need to have a break. Now let's give it a shot. Before running, we need to confirm that we don't have any video file in our folder. I'm already having that. Having an error here. Okay, that was a typo. I'm going to delete this. Delete that. So yeah, I'm not having any video file in our folder. Now let's go and run this file. Wait, there's a mistake in here. Yeah, I forgot to type that video writer. Forgot to type that. Yeah. Now let's run that. And yeah, everything is good. And now let's test this with our special key, that is F. This is super amazing, isn't it? We are just recording screen with Python. Let's change Windows and test. I'm changing this to and bringing that up. My screen recorder. So yeah, it's working in every Windows. Oh my god. It's working as usual. Let's press our special key, that is end key. Where is that screen recorder? S. And after pressing S, the process has been finished and we are also getting a video file in here. As you can see, let's open that, shall we? Open an Explorer. Yeah, it's already saved in a media file. Let's open that and let's test that. Did it work or not? One second, let me play that. Wait, there has been mistake. Run that again. Now let's press. Wait, I am just moving that. Yeah. Let it record for some time. Actually, my mouse is not good, so that's why all these problems. Now let's test this. Yeah, it's recorded. See, our whole screen is getting recorded. As you can see, our whole screen is getting recorded, but I don't know, the video file is just going to 00. That's probably my mouse problem. My mouse is getting stuck a lot. No problem, it will run on you, trust me. My mouse click is not working properly. So let's run this again. I want to test something, okay? Let's open that Explorer again. I want to test something. So we are getting a video file, okay? We are getting a video file. So tell me first of all, what is a screen recorder? Every time you record, it has to create every new video file. But here instead, it's not doing like that. If you see in here, we have did this twice, but we are only having one video file in here. Am I right? One video file in here. Let's run this again. Let me test it right now. and let me stop that and open that. I don't have it again. See, every time it's just getting updated, but instead we want to create a new video file every time, each and every time, right? To do this, first go here and did I give everything correct? If because okay, it's D not capital. Timestamp is equal to datetime dot now. That means we will get the exact moment of time of our capture, and after this we can convert it to some string like now here. We will provide some formatting string, formatting time, percentage year, and percentage month, percentage day, and okay, after that percentage hour, minute, second, hour, minute, and second. This will give you the time of correct moment that the capture got recorded. So let's also try this by just printing the declared variable. Print timestamp, and then let's run that. Yeah, we can see the exact moment when our screen recording is capturing the screen with date and time, hours, minutes and seconds also. So let's click on our screen capture and let's click on our special key, that is S for stop. Yeah, that stopped the screen recording, and let's see if this file got updated. Yeah, let's see that. Great, the issue is automatically solved. The previous issue which I was having, like every video was saving to just 0.00, even I was recording it for seconds, but it did not show me. But now it eventually got solved. I did not make any changes in my code. I really did not make any changes in my code. So it eventually solved. I don't know how and why. Well, I did some changes of the screen, like running it again and again, rectifying my mistakes again and again. Okay then, let's now erase this print timestamp and let's make some changes in our actual code. Okay, file, I am declaring a variable we'll use f string over here. Okay, timestamp here, timestamp mp4, and here also we have to make a change. We already declared a variable, and just writing the variable over here, nothing makes an error. Okay, this is our last step. If this works, everything will work. Yeah, I forgot to remove this. No problem. I told, right, I did some changes off the screen. This is what was. Just imported only get system metrics from Win32 API. This one, no need. Fine. Let's go and hit this run button. Let's wait for 5 seconds. 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stop that. And yeah, here we see that even excluding output.mp4, it did create another file with the exact time and moment that we captured our screen. So let's see that if it did record 5 to 6 seconds. Let's open our Explorer. Open that file. Let's make sure that no errors are there. It did record for 4 seconds. That's not a problem. Yeah, that was having no problem, no errors to rectify, and all those. We have completed everything, I hope. We've also tested that it's exactly following our given commands and running successfully. And so from now, every time we record, it is just creating a new file every time. So we just did it once, right? We'll do it again for your confirmation. We'll do it again. Just leave it for 2 to 3 seconds. 2 to 3 seconds. And after that, click on this and just click our special button S for stop. Open the Explorer. Here, yeah, it did record for 3 seconds exactly. Like 4 seconds. Fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. And now by this we have come to an end of the video. But that's not all. I'm going to improve this code in the second part. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until then, signing off.